My name is Amasis. I'm from the South Jersey, Philly area. Been there just about all my life. I got into wrestling kind of by accident. 4-year-old me watching Saturday morning cartoons at 12 in the afternoon, WWF Superstars came on. So I'm 4 years old, like, what is this? And right on my TV screen, I'm seeing just such larger than life characters. I'm seeing Hulk Hogan, I'm seeing Ultimate Warrior, I'm seeing Sergeant Slaughter, Undertaker, the whole nine, and I just became instantly glued. Yeah, it was actually that moment that I realized that this is something that I wanted to do. That hey, Mom always told me I can be whatever I want to be, and I wanted to be a pro wrestler. So yeah, I mean, everyone starts from the bottom. You always start freelance. You rarely see people that get to the big time and they skyrocket into the twilight zone. You never walk into something new and master it immediately. There were moments where I thought that is this something that I really want to do? Can I cut it? Can I be like the guys I grew up watching. But as time progressed on, I realized that this is something that I wanted. And I had no choice but to tackle it head on. I was training literally 5 days a week, sometimes 6, just honing my craft and just getting better because, this is something that I want. This is something that I worked hard for. There's plenty of pitfalls, plenty of injuries. I mean, I've had 5 concussions. I've had busted up knees. I've had, misaligned jaws, busted elbows, and, or just getting overlooked. And then sometimes actually, you start to question yourself, whereas it's like, what does this guy have that I don't? Why is this person here and I'm still here? You always start to doubt yourself. You always do. If you don't start to doubt yourself, I don't want to sit there and say, you're doing something wrong. I mean, maybe you're a bit overconfident, and that tends to have some consequences in itself. You always want to have that sense of humility, because at the end of the day, there's always somebody out there better. There's always somebody out there hungrier. And that gets a bit disheartening at times, especially when somebody like myself, who's been at this for 10 years, and, you sometimes question, when is my turn? When is it my turn? When is it my shot? And, when you see guys that you've shared the ring with, or, guys that you came up with in your wrestling school go on to do great things, you are proud of them. You are happy for them. But at the end of the day, too, you want that. You want that same position. And it just makes me hungrier. Because everybody has that opportunity to make it. It's just up to you to take it. Going into this event, into any event, you're always nervous. I was always told, and I firmly believe, that when you walk into a show and you're getting ready to perform out on the stage, there's something wrong if you're not nervous. If you're not nervous, I almost feel like, I don't want to say that you don't take it seriously, but it's one of those things that, that fear is always there. I don't care who you are. You always get those bubble guts. You always get that urge to puke every time you go out there. For me personally, that nervousness and that urge to puke or, to faint actually helps me work harder, because I'm so concentrated on not messing up. I'm so concentrated on being the best I can be. Not necessarily trying to be better than my opponent, because at the end of the day, we work together to put on a great match for the paying customers. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I want to make sure I'm confident on my half to do my job. You always get that homesickness. But the fire and the drive is what always keeps me going. What accolade can I conquer next? But when I'm in the car ride home, or I'm in the hotel, trying to get some sleep, I'm not in a bed of my own. Homesickness kicks in, and you're staring at the ceiling. You're like, oh man, I can't wait to get home. Wrestling impacted my life a lot. It's given me the confidence that I didn't have before. It's given me that confidence because I was able to do things that I never thought I would be able to do. I think I'd be able to, learn how to jump off the top rope and do 450 splashes or moonsaults or do, things like that, or even to get a crowd to go behind me to cheer for me, you know. But knowing that I can do that, like it's amazing. It's awesome. It's an amazing feeling, It's you feel like you're on top of the world and you can conquer just about anything. This is making it. This is living for me. If you want it, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you you can't.